Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by green forests and flowing rivers, there lived a little girl named Mia. She was always full of energy, curiosity, and the desire to discover something new. Her days were filled with exploration, especially around the edges of the forest. One bright and breezy morning, Mia played near the stream that flowed gently behind her house. The birds chirped in the trees above, and the wind rustled the leaves like whispers of nature. That's when she noticed something unusual deep in the woods, a tree that shimmered in the sunlight, unlike any she'd ever seen. With cautious steps and wide eyes, Mia moved closer to it. The tree had silvery bark, glowing faintly as though it were alive. She stretched out her hand and touched the trunk softly.
"Hello?"
she whispered. To her astonishment, the tree replied in a calm, deep voice.
"Hello, Mia. I have been waiting for you."
Mia gasped and stumbled back. The tree had spoken.
"I am the talking tree.
It continued.
You are kind, curious, and brave, perfect for the task ahead. If you wish to begin your adventure, listen carefully."
Mia nodded slowly, her heart pounding with excitement. The talking tree said,
You must find 3 things hidden in the forest. Each one teaches a lesson. Bring them to me, and I will reveal more. Your clues are something that shines like the sun, something that can heal, something that will make you smile.
Mia repeated the clues to herself as she stepped away from the tree and entered deeper into the woods. The light shifted as she walked, sun rays breaking through the canopy above and dancing across the mossy ground. Mia wandered through thick bushes and winding trails until she entered a small clearing. At the center was a large stone glowing with golden light. It sparkled like the sun and pulsed gently, almost like it was alive. She picked it up carefully. It was warm in her hands, and as she held it, a peaceful feeling washed over her.
"This must be what shines like the sun,"
Mia said, slipping it into her satchel. Further into the forest, Mia saw a patch of plants growing near a fallen log. Among them were small herbs with bright green leaves and purple blossoms, herbs her grandmother once used to make healing tea. She gently picked a few sprigs and held them close. They had a fresh, calming scent. She whispered.
"The second item is found."
Mia had only one item left to find, something that would make her smile. She wandered into a wide, sunny glade where wildflowers grew tall. Suddenly, a butterfly fluttered past her, large, colorful, and glowing in every shade imaginable. It danced around her, flying in circles, landing and lifting again as if it were playing a game. Mia laughed with delight and tried to follow it, twirling in the field as she chased its trail.
"This is it,"
she said between giggles.
"The butterfly brings joy."
With all 3 items safely tucked away, Mia returned to the talking tree.
"I've found them all,"
she announced proudly. The tree's eyes, now visible within the bark, sparkled.
You have done well, Mia. Each of these objects carries a meaning. The golden stone is hope. The healing herb is kindness. The butterfly is joy. You carry all 3 in your heart.
Mia beamed. The tree lowered one of its glowing branches and handed Mia a scroll.
Now, for your second challenge.
It said,
A puzzle of words. Listen carefully. Happy is Mia, always she.
Mia thought for a moment, arranging the words in her mind. She smiled and replied,
"She is always happy."
The tree nodded.
Correct. Words can guide, heal, and connect us. Use them wisely.
Mia returned to her village with a full heart and a glowing story. She gathered the villagers and told them everything about the tree, the objects, and the puzzle. The villagers listened in awe. The children giggled at the butterfly part, and the elders smiled when she showed the herb. The villagers agreed that these lessons, hope, kindness, and joy, were gifts everyone should cherish and share. That evening, Mia sat by the stream where it all began. The sun dipped low, casting golden light across the sky. She watched the rippling water and thought about everything she had learned.
Adventures are everywhere,
She whispered to herself.
even in a whispering tree.
She smiled softly, knowing that this was only the beginning. And so, Mia's magical day came to an end. But this was only the beginning of many more adventures to come. If you enjoyed Mia's journey, give this story a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss her next adventure. See you soon!